If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks, divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college theme series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Steven, and we are ready for a big show. So many huge names in the break room. We have a Drew Brees replica helmet out there, Randy Moss. Minis have Justin Jefferson, Troy Aikman. Still looking for the Joe Burrow authentic. A lot of big headliners across all our series, not to mention the GOAT, Tom Brady, full-size authentic in the college series. I'm fired up for a big show. Steven back from his wedding, from his honeymoon, a married man now. How are you doing, Steven?
I'm doing good, Kamen. Mexico was fantastic. Reinvigorated. I am ready to find Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, all these big names that we...
I can't wait. And Joe Burrow might be coming out first break because we have a Tiger King authentic pre-filled. Going to be a big show. Let's get the party started with our randomizer. We need 6 or higher on the virtual dice. 2 virtual dice. We've got 6 and a 6. 12 on the dice roll. A lot of clicking means a lot of boxes today. Let's see what we're chasing. Wheel of names. Chase item of the day.
We got 3. We just filled out the trick or treat reps.
All right, and this is probably good timing here because that is going to be the chase.
Boom, there we go.
Trick or treat replica helmets will be the chase today. We will have a wheel spin. It's going to be a great show. We got Ethan Williams asking, y'all do anything special for birthdays? We do have some Signature Club promos for your birthdays. Those do take 48 hours to go into effect, Ethan. So you should get some sort of birthday treat for sure through the Signature Club. So we'll get the party started with the Tiger King. We got Jennifer Garrett, Dalton McGee, James Strode, Dwayne Wright, Daniel Dolman, Caleb Hanna, and Robert Boulay. Got a couple of new customers in this break. Let us know where you heard about Ultimate Autographs, and what teams you guys like. Do want to let the customers know right off the top. So we've been talking about this Tiger King series, Steven, and how we are sleeping on it, how there are so many good things left. There are 13 helmets left. We have made all of them available for you guys. All the helmets left are right here in the listing. Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, Michael Irvin, Marvin Harrison, Stephon Diggs, Austin Eckler, Warren Moon, O.J. Simpson, Ray Lewis, Ty Law, Terrell Davis, and Eric Dickerson. Those are all of the things left in that series. So everything left in Tiger King is good.
The person absurd names.
Absurd names in Tiger King. So come and get those, guys. I will give you guys about a minute here. Otherwise, I will start randomizing for our boxes in the Tiger King. What a great series, though. We definitely have slept on it. Now that you guys see every helmet that's left out there, I don't see why we can't do a bunch of these this show. Maybe close out the series today. Between the 4 and 7 p.m. show would be great to close out. I know Ethan is a Bronco fan, Ethan. That Terrell Davis helmet is out there in the Tiger King. So that might be the best helmet for him. I know a lot of folks like the Joe Burrow, but Ethan, for you, that might be the best helmet, the Terrell Davis.
PD.
I'm going to get the randomizer prepped. Have not heard on a box number.
And they play tonight.
They do play. The Broncos play tonight, taking on the Chargers. I think the Chargers are going to win, but I'm not sure.
Team.
The favorites have done very badly. Very badly.
Baseball and football, whatever sport, these past few weeks.
It's all about the underdogs.
Crazy.
All about the underdogs.
That's a good question, Bob. Bob asks, after the beach in Cancun, which is redder, your solo cup or my back?
Probably your shoulders.
Probably my shoulders at this point.
Yeah, no kidding.
Slowly recovering.
Ah.
Lots of aloe vera.
It's smart. It's good stuff, man. That's what I use as well.
So good.
All right, randomizer's up. I'm going to let the randomizer pick the box for you guys. 13 boxes left. Top box will do after 12 clicks. A lot of clicking.
The maximized randomizing process.
Going to be a long show, but a good one. But a good one.
I mean, you're not going to miss out of any of these boxes being randomized.
All right, we got ourselves box 26 coming up in the Tiger King. Box 26 is what we'll do. If you guys buzzer beat me, we can do something else. Otherwise, box 26 is what we'll do in the Tiger King. Randomizers going up. We will randomize for our divisions. Here we go. Good luck, gentlemen. Looking for so many good helmets in this series. It is loaded. Absolutely loaded here. 9, 10, 11, and 12 clicks. All right, we got Daniel up top in the NFC North. Got a Justin Jefferson in here. Wayne Wright, NFC South. Jennifer Garrett, NFC East. Dalton in the NFC West. Caleb in the AFC North. James in the AFC South. Wayne in the East. And Bob Boulay in the AFC West. So in case you missed it, guys, here's another rundown of all the helmets left in this series. Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, Kurt Warner, Marvin Harrison, Stephon Diggs, Austin Eckler, Warren Moon, O.J. Simpson, Ray Lewis, Ty Law, Terrell Davis, Eric Dickerson. Everything is good. Everything is absolutely loaded in this Tiger King series. You cannot go wrong with any helmet. All right, here we go. First break of the show. Let's make it a good one. Tiger King Diamond Authentics. What do we have in here? Oh, no. Oh, yes. It's the Tiger King himself. We got ourselves a Joe Burrow full-size authentic. Beautiful-looking helmet. Made the Super Bowl in his second year as a starting quarterback. An absolute beast. Led the league in completion percentage last year. NFL Comeback Player of the Year. 6th in pass yards. Off to a great start this year as well. Fanatic certified, the former Heisman Trophy in college, the national champion, the record-setting quarterback. That's the AFC North. And how about this, Steven? It is a brand new customer, Caleb Hanna. One spot in there, Caleb. $80 for Joe Burrow. That is how it's done in the Tiger King. Incredible. Absolutely incredible with that head.
The helmet I wanted to see.
Helmet you wanted to see. First one back from vacation, Steven, and it is a beaut.
Could it be more fitting?
It's
Joe,
beautiful.
I love that helmet.
It's the orange and the black.
The classic Bengals
Oh,
helmet.
my goodness.
The helmet, like,
They got the Bengals logo right here for everyone.
It's clean.
Goes right with it.
Clean. And you know Fanatics. Fanatics has all the good guys.
Yep.
Joe Burrow, obviously a Fanatics guy. Congratulations, Caleb. What a start
That's a
to
great-
your break room career.
yes, absolutely.
Starting with the Joe Burrow. My goodness, what a start to the show. What a start to the show. It is just incredible right now. The heat here in the room. Joe Burrow, not even the best helmet available right now. Tom Brady, full-size authentic Michigan helmet is out there as well. So let's keep rolling, guys. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep pulling headliners. Gonna be a big show today. Speaking of headliners, Steven,
Yes.
the Slabulous series. Get this. Every single headliner is still out there in the series. Every single one. I know we haven't done that many boxes
How many have we
yet.
done?
I think we've done like 2 or 3. It's only a 30-box series, though. So
Okay.
chances that headliners are very high in the slabs. Also, a non-photoed headliner, Brett Favre, Tony Gonzalez, are in this slab series. It is a great one. So Dwayne Wright, Zachary Erickson, Johnny Taylor, Matthew Sicklick, and Noah Driscoll. Let me know on our number. If you let the randomizer pick, I would say the randomizer's doing mighty fine right now picking boxes.
I was going to say, so, just for perspective,
Yeah.
for the Slabulous series, all these headliners are available. I'm not sure what it costs to get the autograph on the card just authenticated, but to get it graded is $30 itself.
Okay.
So for literally $30, you are going to get a very good name, potentially graded or authenticated for you. It's a great deal.
The value is incredible. Value is absolutely incredible, guys, in those slabs. Drop me a number. Let me know what you guys would like. Otherwise, I mean, Randomizer is happy to do its thing. Randomizer is doing its thing so far. Happy to do that in this next break. Justin Jefferson is still out there in the series, by the way, with 12 boxes left. If the Burrow took off any steam in that series, Jay Jettis should pick right back up for sure.
I mean, I think you mentioned just other names. Kurt Warner, Michael Irvin, Marvin Harrison, Warren Moon, O.J. Simpson. These are the rest of the helmets in the series.
Everything is good.
That's everything.
There's
is
not a
good ahead.
single bad helmet left in this series. Everything is rock solid.
And it's full-size, authentic, or better.
Yes.
So it could, some of these could be a flash.
Some of them
these
have
could be an eclipse.
Some of them have visors we've seen so far.
Yeah.
So the options are great. All right, these Slabulous cards. I'm going to get these set up for you guys, and we are going to let the randomizer pick another box. Randomizer's doing pretty good so far, so why not keep it going with the randomizer in the Slabulous football cards?
Caleb Hanna agrees.
He's into that one, or
No, I'm just
okay,
saying he agrees in general.
Absolutely. Caleb's like, no, I hopped into this thing called Ultimate Autographs. I spent $80, and I want a Joe Burrow full-size authentic.
Yeah.
Caleb Hanna, you are living like a king or a queen, whatever it is. You are living like a champion. That
True.
is for sure. Caleb Hanna, nicely done.
Excellent start.
Excellent.
I don't think I've seen a better start to anyone's. I've seen first-time customers win. I think when I was here a few weeks ago, first-time customer won a full-size Warren Sapp Eclipse out of the Tiger King series.
Everything's good in that
Everything
series.
has been good. I have not been disappointed by any helmet in that series.
We had a new customer win a Tom Brady rep, but it may not have been his first order, but it was his first show. So that may top the cake over the Joe Burrow, but definitely up there for sure. So we'll do box 9 in the football slabs.
Okay, I'll get that for you in a moment.
If you guys are watching, drop in and say hello. Drop in and say hello. I know a decent amount of you guys are watching. A decent amount are ordering. A little bit quiet in the chat, so drop in and say hello. Let us know how you're doing on this great Monday, late afternoon, early night, depending on what coast you're in. Maybe it's lunchtime. Maybe it's midnight, because we have a customer now from the UK while you were gone, Steven.
Oh, very nice.
Max from the UK.
We're worldwide.
We are worldwide.
Nine, right?
9, yes, in the slabs. Worldwide Ultimate Autographs. Max is, I think, a Bucks fan. He was a little bit disappointed this weekend.
A little.
A little bit. So
I basically faced the Bucks in fantasy, so
you were not disappointed.
I was pretty happy with what just occurred, because it could have been much worse.
That's right.
I faced Brady, Fournette, and Evans.
Man,
I'm like, ugh.
you were good. We got Brian saying Terrell Davis in the Tiger King series changes everything. So he's a Broncos fan. Ethan Williams is a Broncos fan. Everything has been changed in the swipe of about 5 seconds. So a lot of good stuff.
He's out there somewhere.
He's out there.
He's lurking.
Slabulous coming up. We got ourselves Noah Driscoll in the NFC North. We have in the NFC South Matthew Sicklick, Dwayne Wright NFC East, which, by the way, we got a Micah Parsons, an Emmitt Smith. Noah NFC North could be Brett Favre. We have Zachary Erickson NFC West, Dwayne Wright AFC North, Johnny Taylor AFC South, Dwayne in the East, and Dwayne in the AFC West. Slabulous football cards. Let's see it. First break in the slabs today. Hopefully the first of many. Box 9 out of 30. I would say we are off to a very good start. We got ourselves a rookie card of Chase Young. Washington Football Team 2020 Panini encased scripted signatures. Chase Young 9.5 gem mint. Beautiful looking card. Chase Young was the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year and a Pro Bowler in 2020. Second overall pick out of Ohio State. He was an absolute beast in college. Banged up right now.
Yeah.
Injuries have slowed him down. But once he gets back to being healthy, he's going to dominate the league as well. Congratulations, Dwayne Wright, NFC East, taking home the Chase Young. Steven, I know you're a card guy.
Like you said,
go ahead and add to it if you like.
He's banged up. Well, everyone knows this card. There's only 50 of this card made.
Not many.
There's not many. That's
A
number
little
10.
bit this way, Steven. Yeah, there you
That's
go.
number 10. Right there in the lower right. Panini encased is a flagship product of Panini, but I mean, that's a rookie card autograph. It does not get much better than that.
Yeah, in cards.
And that's not a joke player either. I know defensive players don't necessarily get the love and the praise that all the offensive players do, but
Chase Young
he's
is
going
great.
to affect some offenses someday.
Yes, he
Like,
will.
when healthy.
Chase Young, nicely done. Nicely done. Congrats, Dwayne Wright. Let's keep it rolling. Noah saying, I missed who is left in the slabs players-wise. Noah, every single headliner is left. All of them. That is how it's done.
Chase Young was just pulled.
Chase
He's
Young
the only
was
one
just
I know
pulled.
of.
Chase Young is considered a secondary headliner if you read the listing, but every photoed headliner is still out there in the slabs, Noah. All of them. So a lot of good stuff in the football slabs.
So a hidden headliner, not bad.
Not bad at all. Trick or treat replica helmets are coming up. We've got ourselves Chris Reitmeyer, Ricky Stockinger, Ethan Williams, Peter Harms, Ethan again, Larry, Carl Garrett, and Dwayne Robbie. Drop me a number, folks. We can go with the randomizer, which has been doing mighty fine so far.
Yeah, I'd say so.
We have through the first 15 available, unless we've done them. That is a 30-box series. 1 in 3 boxes contain a treat. So you can get an extra item, 1 in 3 chance that you might win extra things in that series. So keep those orders coming.
Ethan
We will break the boxes.
Ethan says 15.
15. All right, Ethan. 15 will do. Ethan will tell us when 15's available, he goes for it. So 15 going off the ticker. Trick or treat reps coming up. Thank you, Ethan Williams. Broncos Nation, Ethan. Good luck to your boys tonight.
I need,
Definitely
like, 5 50-yard field goals for Brandon
Yeah.
McManus.
for your fantasy team, right?
Yes.
We are also 5 away on these trick-or-treat minis as well, guys. So we are close on a bunch of these series. Ethan says, appreciate it. Absolutely, Ethan. We appreciate you. You'll need all the luck, though, to be honest, man. You will need all the luck. Broncos have a very talented team. They are not playing like they could be at the moment.
Both teams are very talented. The offense, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
offensively.
Broncos offense has been a negative
I
surprise.
have lots of questions.
So-
I don't want to believe that Russell Wilson's like tanked, but
Well,
I'm really
he's been playing with an injury.
see that helps a lot. But I also just am not. I did not realize Nathaniel Hackett couldn't coach.
Daniel Hackett is not a good coach.
I did not realize that was going to be the case.
That much we can agree on.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. Maybe Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy aren't as good as we thought, but still, the jury's still out. Those are still young guys. Maybe they're not quite as good as we thought, though.
I bet
We'll
if Andy
see.
Reid's coaching this team up, they would be much more.
Wow. Andy Reid, yeah.
But I'm just
that's
saying.
true.
I'm just saying. Look at the Jaguars, for example. They went from Urban Meyer to Doug Peterson,
And they've improved.
And they're definitely an
For
improved
sure.
team. So
For sure.
I would imagine that would be the same case for the Broncos.
Noah says they've had some bad luck losses. Chargers have had good luck wins. That's true. Definitely got lucky. The Chargers did against the Browns. I had the Chargers -1.5 in that game. They won 30-28. Browns missed the game-winning field goal at the end. That was a very rare case where I got lucky betting, because normally I get unlucky in those situations.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with that absolutely, Noah. As a Seahawks fan, glad we got rid of Wilson. Geno Smith playing well for us so far, says Tyson. That's true.
I mean, you don't want a guy doesn't want to be on your team.
Yeah, Wilson didn't want to be there. Maybe he should have stayed there. I'll say this. You can say what you want about Jerry Jeudy, and you can say what you want about Cortland Sutton. Yes, they'll get better.
They're not better than DK.
Yes, the Broncos' defense probably better than Seattle's defense, but DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett are better than those two guys for the Broncos. No doubt.
I don't disagree with that.
No doubt. All right, trick or treat reps. We've got box 15 coming up. This series features a Randy Moss. It also features a Drew Brees.
Ooh, that's
So
sick.
there is a lot of heat in this series. Larry looking for the Randy Moss in the north. Peter looking for the Brees in the south. Here we go, guys. Box 15 out of 30. What could we have in here? Everything so far in this series has been rock solid, Steven.
Ooh.
So we got ourselves a yellow sticker. I don't know if you can see it. I might have you hold up the yellow sticker, but no extra trick. There is a trick, rather. No extra treat for you guys. But this is kind of an interesting pull here. We're talking about this team. Maybe one of the reasons they're struggling lately, at least, is because this man is hurt right now. We got ourselves the talented Broncos running back, Javonte Williams, on the Flash replica helmet. He had just under 300 total yards the first 4 weeks before season-ending ACL injury. He was a part of the all-rookie team last season, PFWA all-rookie team, more than 1,200 total yards for the second-round pick out of UNC, second-team All-American in college. Javonte Williams, he can run it, he can catch it. That's the AFC West, and that is Carl Garrett taking home the beautiful Javonte Williams Flash replica helmet. Congratulations, Carl. That is a rock-solid hit. And actually, Steven, I'm going to just start removing the stickers here. So this is a yellow sticker for the reps. So that is no extra item for you guys. The blue stickers do mean extra wins. Carl, if you want to trade for that, let me know, says Ethan. We got Carl saying, thanks, guys. You are very welcome, sir.
I was going to say about the only positive part of the Broncos offense this year. And I'm not saying it was a big positive.
Sure.
I thought that their offense moved much better when he had the ball in their hands.
Absolutely.
And as soon as they gave it to Melvin Gordon, everything seemed to just kind of blah.
Fumble.
Yep. Well, yes,
Fumble.
he fumbled. But I'm saying, like, you know how these NFL teams are like, oh, you get the first 2 downs in this drive, and once we hit the 50, that's when Melvin comes in. Like,
Sure.
if they would have started giving Javonte the ball more and more, I think their offense would have gotten much, much better. And
I
the
like
record could be different.
I like Javonte Williams more than Melvin Gordon as well. And the record could be very different because they had a couple one-possession losses.
Yeah.
Like, they're 2-3. They could easily be 4-1 right now. And Javonte Williams could be a big part of
Melvin
that.
stumbled 5 times.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Just, yeah, I don't, because you've seen those running backs before. You know, the ones that get better as they get more carries.
Sure.
I feel Javonte's that way.
He's a young guy. He's a
Exactly.
young guy. Definitely has earned the carries. So congratulations, Carl. Carl saying, Ethan, message me on Facebook. So we might have some trades going down here at Ultimate Autographs. All right, great start to the show. An absolutely great start. We will do a bunch more boxes here. So let's pull some more fire here at Ultimate Autographs. I will give you guys a rundown of the break page, top to bottom rundown of what we got going right now. So here we go. We got 8 spots to go in the Trick or Treat replica helmets. We have an insane list of headliners. We did pull a couple of these names, but we do have Jamar Chase out there still. Drew Brees, second all-time in passing touchdowns, passing yards. One of the most underrated players ever. Randy Moss, a very expensive signature with a straight cash homie inscription.
Lunar.
On a Lunar as well. We got a Tyreek Hill flash. Hill was the best receiver this year when Tua was healthy. Still very good.
Yeah.
But obviously with
He had a
Tua
good
getting
week this
hurt,
week.
it's hurt his production a little bit, but still doing great.
Yeah.
DeAndre Swift, talented young running back for the Lions as well. We have other big names. We got a lot of Eagle fans lately. This man is balling out.
Oh.
A.J. Brown on that rep helmet. We got a Trayvon Diggs, led the league in picks last year. We have the best signature in sports, Curtis Martin, and more guys as well. So that is absolutely fantastic. Do not miss that series. Football slabs, 7 spots to go. All of the photoed headliners are left. All-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. We got the MVP candidate, Jalen Hurts. Johnny Unitas, a football immortal indeed. Danian Tomlinson, second all-time in rushing touchdowns. Micah Parsons, rookie card. He is a legitimate candidate for NFL Defensive Player of the Year this year. Najee Harris. Steve Young, one of my favorite quarterbacks. We do have a Tony Gonzalez and a Brett Favre in this series as well. Football slabs are loaded. Tiger King Diamond helmets. These are the photoed headliners, but we have 12 helmets left. These are the 12 helmets left. Justin Jefferson, Kurt Warner, Michael Irvin, Marvin Harrison, Stephon Diggs, Austin Eckler, Warren Moon, O.J. Simpson, Ray Lewis, Ty Law, Terrell Davis, and Eric Dickerson. So they're all good. Every helmet left in that series is absolutely phenomenal. So hop in there and get those. We got 5 spots to go in the Big Man on Campus College Mixer. Tom Brady, Michigan, full-size authentic is out there. Unlike previous college series, Steven, we have a lot of authentics in here.
Ooh.
Previous college series used to be minis, jerseys, maybe you're mixing a couple reps. Lucky if you get one authentic. There are multiple authentics. Not only is the Tom Brady authentic, Kyler Murray is a full-size authentic. Brian Dawkins, Renfro in that series as well. Names we haven't pulled. I know we have a lot of big-time college football fans in here. Travis Etienne, one of the best college players ever. We got an O.J. Simpson out there, a Devin White, and more. And more available in the college series as well. We have 5 to go in the Trick or Treat mini helmets. Justin Jefferson is still out there. Number 1 in the league in receiving yards entering this week. Got to look up the updated stats. He was number 1 entering this week. Also, most receiving yards in the first 2 seasons of an NFL career. We have Najee Harris back in the end zone this week. Justin Herbert playing tonight. Tua has the best QBR in the NFL entering this last week. Got to see the updated numbers on Mahomes and Allen. But Tua, best QBR in the NFL. Who would have thought that? We got a Jonathan Taylor flash mini. Led the league in rushing last year. And we have a Troy Aikman in here as well.
Ooh.
So it is a fantastic series. Trick or Treat minis. Those are single box breaks, just to be completely transparent. Baseball bats, we got 6 spots to go. A lot of good baseball bats, headliners or not. And we have some great headliners left in the Owls frame jerseys, including Justin Herbert and Terry Bradshaw. So a legend of the past and a current great quarterback. We also have a pre-framed Maurice Jones-Drew jersey, and we have 6 framing certificates left, I believe in 15 jerseys. That is almost a 50% chance at a framing certificate.
Yeah.
So do you want to show off the Maurice Jones-Drew, actually?
Yeah, I can do that.
Let's show off MJD.
Not a big deal.
This is an example of what our framing guy does. $250 value on those framing certificates. So a lot of good stuff available for sure. JD. Look at how he does extra stuff, Steven. He gets the photos of him. He gets the logos in there.
Yeah.
Those are just extra stuff
It
that
beautifully cuts up
you
the
can
name
get.
in the lower part.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the design. It's just a fantastic piece of craftsmanship.
It's great. So you guys can get those framing certificates. There is 6 out of 15 boxes, I believe. So that is almost 50%, greater than 33% chance.
You say there's 15 boxes left?
I think 15 boxes left. I believe 6 framing certificates. I could be off by a number. I know as of Friday, it was 7. We pulled one, got down to 6. I got to double check Saturday's show. I don't think they pulled one.
So 2 are with the headliners.
Yes, we assume.
We assume. And then 4 with the rest. And then this one's already pre-framed.
This is already
So
pre-framed.
we're going to win Maurice Jones-Drew out of a box.
Yeah,
And you're going to just get this beautiful bad boy.
it is fantastic.
It's
So
great piece. Like I said, work by our framing guy.
the best.
Yes.
The best in the business. Strongly recommend that heat for sure. So keep those orders going, guys. We will keep those boxes going.
Say Brian M. He's the man who said that Terrell Davis changed everything. He got in to the Tiger King.
Of course he did.
He wants to see the TD.
Of course he did. Tiger King has a Terrell Davis in it. We have a lot of other good stuff in the Tiger King as well. Eric Dickerson's in there. Ty Law. I mean, everything is good in Tiger King.
Oh, the whole.
Noah's got a question. Noah, I'll be honest with you. I assume they are royalty free. I've run into issues with that, says Noah. So I cannot tell you with 100% certainty. So, sorry, just switched from YouTube to Facebook. I'll message you, Ethan, says
Okay.
Carl. Perfect. I'm not sure on that front, Steven.
I'll say it like this, Noah. We have been showing this framing off for 3 weeks now. We haven't gotten any copyright claims or strikes or anything like that, so I'm fairly certain that they are.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm pretty certain as well.
But I haven't
On
gotten
that
like
front.
confirmed word from the guy saying these are copyright free.
Yeah. We're assuming they are copyright free. I'm going to drop the live break page link in for you guys. Here's a look at the live break page link. So hop in there and knock out some breaks. Asking for resale purposes. Perfect. So no one wants to win that and resell it. So good on you for sure, Noah. So let's see, Steven. Our closest break right now is a tie. The jerseys are 5 away. I'll drop that link in the chat. Want to knock out some jerseys? We are also 5 away on the Big Man on Campus College Mixer.
3-way tie.
And then we have 5 away on, what's the other one? I think the minis.
The mystery, the trick or treat minis.
The Trick or Treat minis are also 5 away. So hop in there, guys. Those are 3 breaks.
So in one of the
I
breaks,
think we can knock out this
so in
show.
one of the breaks, the framing, you could possibly win a $250 framing value for the jersey that you win, along with the autographed item
For 42 bucks.
for $42 a spot. In the trick or treat minis, you might win a treat, might win an additional prize. That's only $27 a spot. And then in the football mixer, you could just win Tom Brady on a full size
For $51.
For $51.
Well, not to mention those reps for 46 bucks. Drew Brees and Randy Moss for 46 bucks.
Even if you pulled Kyler Murray in the college one,
That's worth
that's still
a lot.
worth
too.
it. Yeah,
Worth a lot.
that Marcus
So-
Mariota helmet's beautiful too.
Yeah, we did pull the Mariota.
Oh, he's already gone. Okay.
But Mariota is obviously a beautiful helmet as
What
well.
about Hunter and Brian? Where they are they still out there?
They're still out there. Yeah, we
Ooh.
pulled Jalen and Mariota as far as headliners.
Okay. Still
But-
great names out there.
Great names. I mean, if you look at that college listing too, that's why I say look at the full listing, guys.
Travis Etienne.
In that listing, you will see O.J. Simpson is available.
Oh.
The juice on the loose. You'll see that Travis Etienne, by the way, Steven, here's a stat for you. He has had a college football game, 46 college games with a touchdown. No other player has as many games with a touchdown in college football history.
Really?
Number one all time in most games with a touchdown. I know he's up there for most total touchdowns. A couple guys might have had more 4 or 5 touchdown games that inflates the numbers, but no player ever has had a touchdown in more games than
him.
Travis Etienne.
Good for him.
So that is a great statistic.
It is
Played
great.
well this weekend, too, for the Jaguars. Had a big run. Caught it on NFL Red Zone right before I left for work yesterday. So Travis
the old Red
Etienne is great. Devin White, I know we got some Buck fans in here, is out there. O.J. Simpson. So a lot of good stuff in that college series, guys. Definitely strongly recommend it. So let's get those orders going. We will give out some score predictions. $20 Ultimate Autographs gift card to anyone who guesses the Monday Night Football score right tonight. So give me a score prediction for the Chargers and Broncos tonight. If you get it right, $20 sent your way. Let's see. I bet the over on the game is 45.5.
I should have hit over on that.
So I also have the Chargers -4.
That's it.
So that's the line. I'm
Is it in
gonna.
Denver?
I think it's in LA,
Oh.
but I don't know. They don't really have much home field in LA with the lack of fans. So I'm gonna go 27-20 Chargers is my pick tonight. 27-20. I can't give myself a $20 gift card, unfortunately.
I'm going to go the Broncos defense. I don't know who's healthy and unhealthy on the defense. I know they were dealing with injuries a few weeks ago with like to Patrick Surtain and
Yeah.
Simmons, like some key guys in their secondary. I'm going to say 34-24.
Okay.
Chargers.
So you're going way over.
Yeah.
So I hope you're right, because then that would cover the line and the over would hit. I just don't know if Denver's defense will allow that many points. But then again, I picked, 27? That's only 1 touchdown difference.
I mean, Justin Herbert's perfectly capable. I haven't heard much about his ribs either, being an issue.
No. And Justin Herbert is actually, for his high standards, actually underachieved a little bit. I think on the big spotlight tonight, he's going to have a big game.
I hope so, for my fantasy team's sake.
I hope so for my girlfriend's fantasy team's sake. I want her to get some confidence going. Bob's saying I won 2 framing coupons. One I just received today with the Bills Dynasty jersey and have yet to use it. And the other coupon I'm using for the Jamar Chase jersey. So that was awesome. Yeah, Bob won a lot of good stuff out of that
Nice hit.
series. And the Justin Herbert, the one he probably wants the most, is still out there.
That is Bob's fave.
We got Larry saying 24-9 Chargers. So Larry's not confident in his Broncos
But
offense
Bob's
as
going
well.
against the grain.
Bob is going Broncos 23-17. I did read something online. Maybe I referenced it earlier in the show. But this was one of the best weeks Vegas has had in forever. And Vegas has good weeks constantly. The betting bookies won so much money.
Yeah.
There was so much money on
And,
the Bucks to cover, and Bucks were used as money line parlays and so much money. So Tom Brady literally cost people millions of dollars over the weekend. Green Bay Packers got upset. We had the 49ers getting upset. The bookies made tons of money this weekend.
I bet a lot of people also took Jacksonville over the Colts.
They probably did.
And the Colts
The Colts beat them finally.
I bet a lot of people took the Packers at home.
They did.
Oh,
So,
and the Ravens.
I took the Giants, by the way.
That's a good call. But I'm still
So-
saying I bet a lot of people took the Ravens.
Yeah, they probably did. Ravens blew that lead. So my point in saying, though, Bob going against the grain, as you said, the underdogs did just as good as the favorites this weekend, at least. So Bob is going Broncos 23-17, Ethan is going Broncos 28-24. All right, Ethan. So Ethan's saying Broncos offense, Broncos country is going to ride on Monday night. Let's
you
ride.
You have to figure it out. You figure. But can you fire a coach after 1 year?
And you fire him after 5 games?
Yeah,
games?
for real. Like, can you be like, I was wrong, and I'm sorry?
So Hackett definitely literally lost him that first game with the time management. Yeah. So we'll see. Writing down the picks here, we got Ethan. We're on the same page all day at 28-24 Broncos in my head. So we'll be giving out $40 worth of gift cards if Brian and Ethan are both right. The two Bronco fans are still confident in their team. Larry's also a Bronco fan, less so confident in his team.
Larry's seen some games.
Larry's been around for sure. 28-24 Broncos, Brian. Bob says New York and New Jersey is the capital of pro football right now. That's right.
Can't disagree.
Jets are 4-2. Giants are 5-1. Bills are technically in the state of New York.
Yep.
They're 5-1. So also New York officially owns the Green Bay Packers. The Giants and Jets both took out the Packers. Bills are going to beat the Packers coming up as well.
I think the Jets might have made the best pick of the draft, too.
With who, Garrett Wilson?
No, him, but he's really good, but Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner?
Is unbelievable.
And they got,
at any level, he's just unbelievable.
And Breece Hall they got as well.
They got him start him in fantasy this week.
The Jets draft this year was one for potentially, I know it's early, but potentially one for the record books.
The Eagles, a lot of people were projecting that the Eagles had a really good draft, but right now, head and shoulders, the Jets have had the number one draft.
Yeah. I mean, they're both doing good. Mike Tedesco back in the break room. I have not seen Mike. I know I had a European vacation for 2 weeks. I've been back for about a week and a half. I haven't seen Mike in the breaks in over a month. And he is, of course, predicting 69-0 Chargers.
If that happens, I'll give him $100 of my personal money.
I will give him 100 of mine as well and 100 of UA's.
Yeah, I will
if the Chargers win 69-0,
yeah,
Mike, you're getting $300 sent your way. We got Brian saying, I'll take it a step further. Chargers get a late field goal and fail on the onside kick. So Brian has seen a magic ball, a crystal ball, and it's told him everything that's going to happen, apparently. We got Tyson saying it's so funny that Robbie Anderson got in a heated argument with the assistant coach, then gets traded to Arizona today. That's right.
He did just get dealt.
Less than 24 hours later, he gone, Robbie Anderson.
Did you hear that the Panthers are listening to teams for Christian McCaffrey?
They're full rebuild mode.
They got to be because they
got rid of the coach already.
Yeah, they're not good, and that's fine. But the rumor was the Bills.
I saw that,
and I was like, no way.
As a Chiefs fan, my head exploded. I was like, we have a hard enough time beating these guys as it is. The Bills get Christian McCaffrey, assuming he stays healthy. Game over.
Yeah, it's kind of game over.
Game over at that point.
I would have to be like, I'm sorry. Sorry, Kamen, that they would just be lit. I don't know if he's on his last year of his deal. Maybe that's part of it. But, yeah, good luck. Have fun going to Orchard Park in January with Christian McCaffrey running the ball.
With Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs on the same team. And Gabe Davis has emerged.
And Dawson Knox is coming into his own.
Oh, my. Those guys are stacked.
Also, I think it really gave me Ben Roethlisberger vibes. I think Josh Allen is a much better quarterback than Ben Roethlisberger, by the way.
Which is, by the way, saying a lot.
Which is saying a lot.
Ben Roethlisberger is fantastic.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
But is there anything more unstoppable than the quarterback sneak with Josh Allen?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty tough.
It's pretty good.
He just literally reaches over, and it's a first down. I don't know what you're going to do. Really.
It's tough. We got a few more comments.
Let's go.
We got All Might One. Who is that? Let me know what your name is. Saying I'm a Broncos fan, but not confident tonight. So we got 2 Bronco fans who are picking Bronco wins. 2 Bronco fans who are saying Broncos lose. We got Mike Tedesco saying, what's up, boys? Miss you fools. Life's been crazy. I got an alert. You went live. I wanted to say hi while I had a moment. Mike, good to have you back in the breaks. Even if you don't order, always good to see you and hear from you. We got any Bronco items in the Trick or Treat series, says Almighty One.
Literally just missed it.
We just pulled Javonte
Hey,
Williams
on the Flash, yeah.
We just pulled Javonte Williams on the Flash rep. Those are mystery boxes.
We got Terrell Davis in the Tiger King.
Terrell Davis is in the Tiger King for sure. Not sure what other Broncos we might see in there.
I love it.
We got Mike saying, Bobby B, I got that Troy helmet too, by the way. Thank you, sir. Bob says, you're welcome. Pronounced Almighty. Name's Bruce. Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, I was like, I like that.
I like it.
Bob did mention earlier, because we were talking about how well the Jets drafted. Bob was saying Kayvon Thibodeau strip sacked Lamar yesterday. That's the Giants' number one pick.
Did pretty good too. New York's
on top right now.
New York's on top right now.
I think Brian Dable's the truth of the coach. Like that.
Coach of the year.
That's what it shows.
Coach of the year.
That's what it shows when you have a good coach, right?
5-1.
Like imagine if Dable was coaching the Broncos.
Probably 5-1.
5-1.
Probably 5-1.
I'm gonna say it like that.
How about the NFC East this year? NFC East.
Yeah. Not East
everyone makes fun of the East.
The NFC Beast.
The Eagles are 6-0. The Giants are 5-1. The Cowboys are 4-2.
And
it
getting
is
healthy.
A fantastic division for sure. So sad I missed that. Mike says, Kamen, your vacation looked great. Seemed like you had a great time. Glad you made it safe, and I'll try to stop in later to harass everyone. That sounds great, Mike.
Words of encouragement.
Vacation was fantastic. European vacation, Bulgaria and France. I know Mike is friends with me on Instagram. Saw a few highlights on there. It was a great trip for sure.
Almighty, I mean, that doesn't mean there's not other Broncos to be had here in the break room.
No, and it's mystery
Broncos
boxes.
Are a nice team we have.
Broncos are in the room a lot. We do have a Bronco in here. Terrell Davis is out there in this Tiger King series. So do not miss out on TD. Justin Jefferson, Kurt Warner, Michael Irvin, Marvin Harrison, Stephon Diggs, Austin Eckler, Warren Moon, O.J. Simpson, Ray Lewis, Ty Law, Terrell Davis, Eric Dickerson. Those are the last 12 boxes in the Tiger King.
Boom.
Everything is good.
So if you're not a Hall of Famer because you're still playing, you're just like, I mean, is Stephon Diggs the number one receiver in fantasy? He might be.
If he's not number one, he's up there.
He's top five.
You know who else is up there? Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
I mean,
Austin Eckler.
One of the best PPR guys. Everything in this series is great. One guy that I think gets underrated is Eric Dickerson. He is still the single season rushing record holder. Everything in this series is fantastic.
Full-size authentic or better?
Absolutely.
And you're like, what's better than a full-size authentic? Well,
a Flash.
Full-size authentic Flash, authentic Lunars, authentic Eclipses.
So nice.
So many beautiful helmets.
Mike says, before I leave, Almighty, I've hit tons of Broncos on here. Lots of variety, my brother. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate the vote of confidence. A lot of good stuff in the room for sure.
The Broncos Flash is one of the most beautiful helmets in the game.
Almighty thinking about trying his luck again. Absolutely. Go for it. I'll give you a rundown of some of the stuff we have on the break page right now. Bob is saying even my Syracuse Orange is ranked number 14, although they're pretty good chance we go from 6-0 to 6-1 after a visit to Death Valley in Clemson. That'll be tough for the Cuse.
How about Bama?
Bama lost, and they gave up the most points since 1907 for them.
Really? 1907?
Last time they gave up more points was 1907. I bet on Tennessee plus 7.5.
That
cashed in. Did not think the Alabama would lose the game though.
Yeah.
So that was crazy.
It's tough. It's really hard to go up against Alabama and be like, yeah, you're gonna definitely lose this game.
It is
to
tough.
place a bet on them against them. You know,
it's tough to bet against them. Yeah. No doubt.
That's what I did last year when they were. Remember how Georgia was clearly the better team and they won the national title. But
sure.
That's why I was like, you're really gonna have Alabama plus money.
You got to take Alabama. You get the plus money.
Yeah.
You know a guy that did do well against Alabama and beat Alabama in college? Jamar Chase.
Yes,
Jamar Chase is out there in the trick-or-treat replica helmets. One of the best young receivers in the NFL. One of the best receivers, period. What does Jamar Chase want to be? He wants to be the next Randy Moss. We have a Randy Moss full-size replica lunar helmet with the straight cash homie inscription. We have the fastest receiver in the game, Tyreek Hill, on a Dolphins Flash helmet in the Rep Helmets Trick or Treat series. We got a Drew Brees, number 2 all-time passing yards, passing touchdowns. Absolutely amazing quarterback. And we have DeAndre Swift, Flash, still out there as well. As far as photo headliners, A.J. Brown, Trayvon Diggs, Curtis Martin. A lot of good stuff in that series, guys. Let's knock out another one of those. We got 7 to go in the Slabulous series. All of these headliners are available. All-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. Maybe this year's MVP candidate, Jalen Hurts. I mean, Steve Young. All of these headliners are excellent. Strongly recommend all of them. We have a Tony Gonzalez and a Brett Favre in here as well. Bless you, Steven.
Thank you.
7 to go in the Tiger King. Every helmet that's left is in the listing. Jefferson, Warner, Irvin, Harrison, Diggs, Eckler, Moon, Simpson, Lewis, Law, Davis. All of those helmets are in there. Come and get those guys in the Tiger King. We are 5 away in the college series. Tom Brady, full-size Michigan Authentic is in here. Kyler Murray, full-size Oklahoma Authentic is in here. So many goodies as well. Dawkins, Renfro, and plenty more. We got Max Hilton in from across the pond in Great Britain. We have Jefferson, Herbert, Taylor, Tua, Aikman, Harris in the Trick or Treat minis. All of these are specialty minis, by the way. Look at this, Steven. They're all flashes. All the headliners are flashes, except for the Aikman one, which is also very clean. So, a lot of good options in the minis as well, guys. Keep those orders going. Some good bats, some good jerseys. Bradshaw's out there. Herbert's out there. Maurice Jones-Drew, and 6 out of 15 boxes have a framing certificate. So Bob says, always happy to see Nick Saban lose. And Almighty says, I've hit a Ben Coates custom jersey and a Magic Johnson NBA replica trophy with you before. That sounds really cool. So I know there are many great things to be had. Absolutely. Max, hope all is good. Max had a very tough weekend because Manchester City lost and the Bucks lost.
Yeah.
But how did his favorite team do? His favorite team is a team in the 7th division of England. So
that's tough.
Let us know how your team did, Max. Hope all is good in Great Britain. Max was playing in the breaks last week, Steve.
Nice.
So good to have him in here. It is literally evening for him. It's like past midnight for Max right now.
I was going to say, it's almost evening for us.
Yeah, it's almost evening for us. So hope all is good, Max. Let's keep those orders going, guys. I do want to give a shout out to all the customers who have ordered for this happy hour show. Brian Materi, Dwayne Robbie, Carl Garrett, Larry Rossland, Ethan Williams, Peter Harms, Michael Nyberg, Noah Driscoll, Bob Boulay. How about the MVP of the show, Caleb Hanna?
Yeah.
One order, $80. Won a full-size authentic Joe Burrow. We got Sean Davidson, Ethan Williams, Danny O'Dolman, Matthew Sicklick, Johnny Taylor, Dwayne Wright. All these customers ordering for today's show. We had an FA Cup game and drew 2-2. Gonna replay tomorrow. Potential to go into the first round. So fingers crossed, says Max. Good luck, Max.
Best of luck.
Good luck to you, sir. Another big game tonight. We did talk Broncos, Chargers plenty, Steven. You and I are on the same page. Chargers going to get the dub. A lot of our Bronco customers are saying otherwise. Bob is saying otherwise. The break room's pretty split on the game tonight, Monday Night Football. What about the baseball game tonight? Guardians and Yankees. It is a best-of-5 series. The Dodgers already eliminated. The Braves, the Mets, all the favorites gone in the National League. Let's see if the Yankees get eliminated tonight. Game 5 in New York. Winner take all, advancing to the American League Divisional Series.
Championship Series.
It is the Divisional Series right now. Who you got in the game tonight? I know you're a baseball guy.
Can I know who the starters are?
Let's take a peek.
Because Garrett Cole had to go last night.
Let's take a peek at the starters.
The Yankees starters at the beginning.
Jameson Taillon.
Versus who?
Against Aaron
Savali,
who's like a relief pitcher. Or not, a right-handed pitcher for the Guardians. A starter, yeah.
Wow. I'm going to take the Yankees in this one.
The numbers say Yankees have the pitching advantage. Jamison Tyone had a better season, better
Coming
ERA,
down to
more
one
wins.
game is just crazy.
But with one game on the line, Yankees already should have won this series, by the way.
They should have, yes.
They were up 2 runs in the 9th in game 3.
A lot of first times happening in this postseason.
And the Guardians scored 3 runs to walk off and win the game. Padres were down 3-0 in the 7th, scored a bunch of runs to beat the Dodgers, knock them out in their series.
So, 2 things from the National League side I just want to bring up.
Anything is possible.
Yes, anything is possible. I think I'm going on a limb. It's not a limb, but the Padres are going to win the World Series.
Okay.
I like them a lot. I like their team. I like their pitching. But the Padres and Phillies have 2 of the most expensive players in all of baseball.
Bryce Harper and Juan Soto.
Yeah, and a lot of people are like, are these guys worth it? Well,
yes.
Is your team in the championship series? They're worth it.
And they're both former national players, by the way.
Yeah,
so think about that.
Yeah, exactly.
They're both former national players. And the Nationals did win a World Series.
They did get their one, yes.
They did get their one. But think about what they're potentially missing out on with those 2 guys. Max Scherzer was a national as well.
Mm-hmm.
So think about all those great national players now sprinkled across the MLB.
The Padres do not regret giving up the 5 prospects to get Juan Soto.
They don't.
And the Phillies... If the Phillies win the world, first of all, I think the Phillies are the hotter team of the 2.
They can't lose right
now. But both these teams eliminated 100-win teams and division rivals, so they're both feeling incredible.
They're feeling great. They upended the 2 favorites in the National League.
And when you get this far in the postseason, there's no bad team. So, the Phillies might have won 83 games, but that doesn't matter because they're playing their best baseball right now, and they were dropping 9 runs on the defending champion like it was nothing.
Baseball is all about getting hot at the right time.
I've argued this since very little that I think being the wild card team is more beneficial.
Get more games to get your rhythm, right?
You have to keep playing your best.
Well, and now that it's 3 games, when it was a 1-game deal, I would say you don't want the wild card because you could end your season in 1 game. But with 3 games, that makes sense.
But back in the day, but before that, because that only happened for a few years. But before that, remember it was just 4 teams on each side. There was just 1 wild card. Yeah, you wanted to be that wild card team because you guys, all the remaining 12 teams in the league, were chasing for that 1 spot. So you had to play your best baseball, and you had to continue to play your best baseball.
Right, absolutely.
And so I will continue to argue that for a long time. The Dodgers, they won 111 games. They beat the Padres by like 22 games.
But they couldn't beat them when it mattered.
Exactly.
Couldn't beat them when it mattered.
Because the Padres needed to keep on playing and winning to maintain their spot.
And baseball is different. I mean, obviously in any sport, the best team doesn't always win. A 1-game NFL playoff game, the best team may not always win. But the NBA, though, 7-game series. Usually the best team will win in the NBA in a 7-game format, but MLB is different. MLB, you can run into a cold batting streak. You can hit a line drive at the first baseman. You can hit a ball, 397 feet, and it flies out the center. So baseball, definitely a lot of luck involved there. Definitely the best team doesn't win because, without question, the best team in baseball is the Dodgers. No doubt about it. They play, a 162-game season. No one is going to top the Dodgers, but baseball, you never know. So
they got a week off and everything.
At this point, I would say I should probably give up making predictions. I did have the Yankees and Dodgers in the World Series, so I guess I'll pick the Yankees just because it was my pick. But I think it is definitely
the Astros
wide
are
open.
Not a joke.
They're not a joke. Bob says both of them will be making less than Aaron Judge will be making after off-season contract talks.
Maybe on a per annual year basis, but
we got
Juan Soto's gonna make $500 million.
No, the dude is making
Juan Soto's gonna
make. Yeah. Well, Aaron Judge though, he might get a long-term deal and make more than that.
I don't know if he'll make $500 million.
He might.
He's already 30.
If the Yankees are smart, I mean, they sign him to, I don't know, he's worth like a 15-year deal, even if maybe the last couple of years he's not as good. He might be. It's Aaron Judge. It's hard to say.
He won't get a 15-year deal.
These
Juan
guys
Soto
play
will
longer.
because he's 23.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Again, Aaron Judge is going to make a lot more money than a lot of people.
Maybe he gets a 10-year deal. Well, he'll make more per year.
I think that's going to be the thing. I would say he might make a higher AAV, but
not over total contract money.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because, like, Bryce Harper's like a 13-year, $330 million deal.
Yeah.
So he's just a hair over 30 million a year. So by the end of it, Bryce Harper's gonna be buried down the list. He's gonna be a great investment.
What you're telling me, Steven, is that as much as I love breaking boxes here, I should have been blessed with this talent to be a baseball player and make some bank.
So yeah, absolutely. Because let's just say it like this. Well, let me catch up here. We are one away on some breaks here. We have gotten a lot of orders. We are talking baseball with you guys, but
one away on the minis. That's going to close very soon.
That guaranteed money comment is different. I will say it like that.
And that is what Lamar Jackson is fighting for.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson wants that guaranteed money. The Ravens know that he's a running quarterback, and unfortunately for him, he is an injury away from having his greatest talent taken away. Lamar Jackson is a solid passer. He's gotten better. But if Lamar Jackson can't run, he's an average quarterback. It's because of his running that he is a top 10, maybe some say a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Guaranteed money makes a lot of difference. But we have a lot of good quarterbacks and a lot of good items in these minis. Justin Jefferson. We have Najee Harris still out there. Jonathan Taylor. And how about 2 great young quarterbacks, Herbert and Tua, and one of the all-time legends, Troy Aikman. We've pulled 1 headliner so far in the minis, the Chris Olave Flash Mini. Ooh. The rest are out there, guys. I will drop this link in the chat for you. Let's knock out this mini helmet break. One thing that I say about these minis, Steven, is potential.
They're ready.
They're ready. Okay, well, that's good. That break is coming up. But let's do a bunch of these tonight. Herbert could be one of the all-time great quarterbacks. He's already, some say, a top 5 quarterback right now. Justin Jefferson, most receiving yards in the first 2 seasons of an NFL career. He sets Jerry Rice's records. That will be through-the-roof value. Najee Harris, one of the best rookie seasons last year.
They won't be down for long, by the way.
He won't be down for long. He'll be better and better. Already got a touchdown this last week. Jonathan Taylor, by the way, you saw what happened to the Colts offense without him. 12 points in that Thursday night terrible game. So
that victory.
All those guys are great. Their value will go up. A victory for the team, not a victory for the offense. Trick or treat minis, though, are ready. We got Eric, Ethan, Michael, Thomas, Luke, Patrick, and Bob in here. Bob says the Yankees should give Judge 8 years, $350 million.
That's a good idea.
That would be what, about
40-something
million a year. That's why he can get more than the 313 just over 8 years.
He will, and he's
worth it.
Yeah,
he's worth it.
He absolutely
is definitely worth it because he's a great power hitter and he's a great average hitter, best hitter in the game, a solid fielder as well. Worth all that money. I agree, Bob. Absolutely on Aaron Judge. Just gotta show up in the playoffs, though. He has been a little bit quiet in this series.
That's the problem with the playoffs.
He's got to show up tonight.
But again, like he started that his first game was 0 for 3
with like 3 strikeouts,
and they were booing him. But he has one swing tonight.
Yeah, one swing
that changes everything. Yeah, your perception of the man just goes to a completely different level. It's crazy.
No doubt. All right, so I'm going to get these trick-or-treat minis randomized. Yeah. Unless you guys buzzer beat me with the box number. We have 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, and 14 available in the minis.
Got a new one up for you guys as well.
Perfect. Let's keep it rolling on the breaks, guys. It is 5:01. We'll be here till at least 5:20. We will reevaluate where we're at 5:20. Would love to be here till 5:40, 6 o'clock. We do have a 7 p.m. show tonight where we can be on for 5 hours, however long you guys want. We'll be here. Tom coming through with 10.
Cool.
So 10 going off the ticker. Thank you, Tom. We will do number 10 in the minis. Max saying 13 is the lucky number you got to choose. 13 is my girlfriend's favorite number. However, 10 is the one Tom wants. Tom's in the break, and that is what we will do. Michael Nyberg, welcome to the room. Brand new customer, Michael. Let us know where you found us and what teams you like, sir.
Box 10.
All right, here we go. We are going 12 clicks for our divisions. Good luck, folks. Let's see some heat. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Luke. Luke, you've got the NFC North. Could be Justin Jefferson. We got Bob in the NFC South. It is Ethan out there in the NFC East. How about our Troy Aikman, Ethan? Michael Nyberg, new customers, got the NFC West. We've got ourselves Tom in the AFC North. Trick or Treat Minis. We have the AFC South is Patrick. Could be Jonathan Taylor. Eric's got the AFC East. Could be Tua. Luke's got the AFC West. Could be Justin Herbert. And I didn't mention AFC North, Tom, Najee Harris. So a lot of good options in the Trick or Treat Minis. A lot of big names still out there in this series. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see some heat in the minis. What do we have in box 10 out of 30? Well, we do have something good already. The blue sticker.
Ooh.
So that means we got an extra item coming
Got
out.
a treat, okay.
Treat for the winner of this break. And we got ourselves a talented young player. The 18th overall pick by the Tennessee Titans on the beautiful Lunar Mini. It's Traylon Burks. First team All-SEC receiver at Arkansas after more than 1,100 receiving yards, 11 receiving touchdowns. A bit of a slow start this season, but did have a catch in 4 games. Now on the IR, though. Toe turf injury. He got hurt. Once he gets back, though, his talent could show off. Beckett certified. That's going to be the AFC South, and that's going to be Patrick Daly.
Nice win.
With the Traylon Burks Mini.
And
an extra item. Let's see what we got here.
so we just pull out of that?
I'm just going to pull it out.
Go.
Yeah, so let's see.
Let's see.
We're just going to, eyes are closed. I'm not looking. Let's see what we got here on the sticker. Winner of this is winning a UA hoodie.
Ooh.
UA hoodie. Patrick says yes, woo. Patrick, this is what the UA hoodie looks like. We have this in the back for you. Let us know your size, Patrick, and we will do the best we can to get you the right size. Otherwise, maybe you have kids, nephews, etc. If it's too small, maybe you got some family if it's too big. That one looks like what? Is that like a medium, an L?
That sounds about accurate. Large.
That one's a large. So Patrick wants XL. All right, Patrick.
We'll get that
XL on your hoodie, sir. We will make note of that. Congratulations on the UA hoodie and the Traylon Burks Mini. To be honest with you, I want a UA hoodie. I'm a little bit
I need a
jealous.
UA hoodie. I know. I
We don't
agree.
even have UA hoodies. We got the UA shirts. You guys get the UA hoodies.
I need a UA hoodie and then a UA dad hat.
Yes, that would be nice.
That's what I want.
Patrick saying thanks. Got to make Patrick happy because he's been in a bad mood about those Green Bay Packers. He's a Packer fan. Not used to seeing losses, Patrick isn't. So, congrats, though, Patrick, on the Traylon Burks Mini Man. Nicely done. Let's keep rolling on the breaks.
No comments.
And no comments on the Packers. Dylan's still reeling after that game
Just a
yesterday.
huge Sauce Gardner fan.
Sauce Gardner is
And everything he
fantastic.
stands for.
You must have seen that clip on the internet where it said the best coverage ever. Did you see that?
Oh, no, I didn't. What? So what did it say?
It was just like him, like, I don't know what receiver it was, but a Packer receiver was putting like double moves, double jukes,
Yeah, and he was just locking
and he was
him up.
all over him. Like he
Wow.
was going back, he was going forth.
I know they
You couldn't
targeted
get
him.
past him.
I know they targeted him 8 times, and he only allowed 1 catch. And I still, if I'm not mistaken, he still hasn't allowed a touchdown yet.
He's fantastic. And guess what? He had a pick 6 that went off the board.
I know, I
hit
saw
the
that.
ground.
Because
It hit the ground.
Oh. That's.
I have.
I wanna
words for
buy
you,
a shirt.
Patrick. Giants, Jets. Ooh,
I want to buy a shirt common with Sauce Gardner wearing the cheese head.
that would be great.
I want to buy a
That'd
shirt
be
so
great.
bad. So bad.
Patrick says, "Yeah, not used to losing." I bet. Hey, man,
I'm used to it.
we're over
It
here in
sucks.
Chicago. We are used to losing. We come to Chicago side. You'll see how things can be. Bears used to win a lot when I was a young kid, but the last like 10 years, with a few minor exceptions, it's been
Some
a lot of
anomalies,
losing.
some absolute anomalies.
That 5-1 start, whatever, a couple years ago.
God, that was so stupid.
I don't know how that happened.
Schedule. That's how it happened.
We'll see. That's the question. Question for you guys in the chat. The Giants are 5-1. Bob's in here. The Jets are 4-2.
Who's gonna make the playoffs?
Who's going to make the playoffs? Are those two teams for real? Because I've been saying the whole time, Giants are not as good. They're a fluke. I'm starting to buy into the Giants.
I buy into their coach.
I'm buying into the Giants because they have a great coach. They've got a great defense, and they have a phenomenal running back in Saquon Barkley. Not to mention their schedule. Jacksonville, Seattle, Houston, Detroit, Dallas, Washington, Philly, Washington, Minnesota, Indianapolis, Philly. So obviously, two tough divisional games against the Eagles. They played twice. They got one more against the Cowboys, but this other schedule is very soft.
The Jets have the third best record in the AFC.
The Jets do, absolutely.
Good for them.
And they are 3-0 since Zach Wilson took over as starter. So Joe Flacco was doing great. I was thinking, should they stick with Flacco? And Zach Wilson has come in and done just as well,
I've never believed, though, that anytime Joe Flacco throws the ball 59 times, you should.
Yeah.
That was the first game.
The Jets are also 3-0 on the road.
That's impressive.
They are 3-0 on the road. They've won at Green Bay.
At Cleveland.
They've won at Pittsburgh and at Cleveland.
Those are three tough places.
Three of the toughest to play.
Like actual home field advantage, too.
Yes, no doubt.
I know the Browns are the Browns, but they still have a good home field advantage.
I think the Giants I buy more than the Jets simply because even though the Eagles are very good, right now the Cowboys look very good. The Giants have already played the Cowboys once, so already got that game off the schedule. The Jets play in the division with the Bills.
Yeah.
Which you face the Bills twice. Now, those are two losses
Those are very real
there.
teams.
Also, the Dolphins, reports are Tua might be back. They get Tua back in the swing of things.
I think they play this week, right? I think the Dolphins and the Jets play this week.
And I think Tua's supposed to come back. So that would be tough for the Jets. I think the Patriots, Mac Jones has been hurt. They're still 3-3.
It's Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick owns the Jets.
What are you going to do? Yeah.
So,
but if the Jets get through that gauntlet, then...
The Jets are in a tough division. So that is why I'm buying the Giants is more likely to make a run. But good for New York. Good for the NFL as a whole. You look at some of these records. The worst team in the AFC right now, record-wise, is the Raiders.
Yeah.
1-4. You look at some of these teams that are usually bad. Jets are 3-3. We got the Jaguars for them, 2-4, respectable. We have so many teams right now. Look at the NFC West. The 49ers and Rams are each 3-3. The Seahawks are 3-3. The Bucks with Brady are 3-3. The Packers with Rodgers are 3-3.
The Vikings look tough.
Going into the season, the Vikings are looking great. If they can make sure all their games are on Sunday, they might be mighty fine.
At noon.
They don't want that primetime slot, especially on Monday night. But think about this. Going into the season, the four favorites in the NFC were probably the Bucks, the Rams, the Niners, and the Packers. Those are the four teams that were the four best last year and consistently the four best teams in the NFC. All four are 3-3 right now.
I took the Vikings out of spite, not necessarily because they're better than the Packers, but they are looking way better.
They're better right now.
They're better right now. Yes.
Packers are not winning the NFC North. Not really going on the limb there. Minnesota already 2 games ahead. Already beat them head to head. Already 3-0 in the division, 4-1 in the conference. I mean, they have all sorts of tiebreaker advantages. I don't see Minnesota not winning the division. So I don't know if those 3-3 teams, the Bucks, I think, are the most likely to regroup because they play in the worst division, NFC South, at least in the NFC, and they have a great defense. Brady's been tough. He struggled. I like to think that he's going to regroup a little bit, but even if he doesn't, that defense is great.
I like to look at point differentials too, like the points for and the points against.
Sure.
And a lot of these are really, really close.
Well, Niners are plus 33.
Exactly. Like they're plus 33. The Vikings are only plus 21.
Yeah. Niners.
The Niners are, when they win, but when they lose, they
They're banged
It's
up.
close. Yeah,
They're
they
banged
are
up
hurt.
right now. We'll see if that makes a difference.
George Kittle hasn't caught a touchdown yet, I don't think.
But I don't have him in fantasy.
I do. Well, I drafted him.
I'm sorry. Bob's saying the new coaching staff have Jones playing more mistake-free football.
Yep.
Also, Saquon is healthy. Last year, he still wasn't 100%. This year is different. And they're doing it without their preseason first and second receivers in Galladay and Shepard. That's a good point, Bob. Giants are doing it big. Let's do it big in the breaks. It is 5:12. 5:12 in the break room. I will give everyone my girlfriend's lucky number 13 minutes at 5:25. If we are not within 2 or 3 spots, we'll do the chase wheel spin. We'll be here till at least 5:30 by the time we knock that out. So you guys have 17 minutes here. We get to within 2 or 3 spots. We'll keep going. We are 8 away on the Trick or Treat minis. 8 spots to go. All the photoed headliners out there, minus Chris Olave. Jefferson, Najee Harris, Justin Herbert, Tua, Jonathan Taylor, Troy Aikman. All those guys are out there in the minis. That is only a 30-box series. The reps, we have the 3, maybe the 2 best helmets, maybe the 3 best still left in this series. One could argue that, Hurts and Parsons, with how they're doing, maybe they're better than Chase.
Force.
Parsons is amazing. Pulled that yesterday. But the Breeze and Moss, the 2 best helmets left, in my opinion, are still out there. We have the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. A lot of good helmets in this series. These guys are great, too. A.J. Brown, Trayvon Diggs, Curtis Martin, guys. That is the chase. 8 to go there. 6 to go in the next slab break. All the headliners out there. MVP candidate, Jalen Hurts. NFL Defensive Player of the Year candidate, Micah Parsons. We got a great lefty quarterback in Steve Young. 2 of the best running backs, Emmitt Smith, LaDainian Tomlinson, Najee Harrison here as well. Pretty much all the hits in the slab series are fire. 7 to go in the Tiger King. That's a look at the headliners, but here's a look at all the boxes left. Jefferson, Warner, Irvin, Harrison, Diggs, Eckler, Moon, OJ, Ray Lewis, Ty Law, Terrell Davis, Eric Dickerson. Everything is good in that Tiger King. 5 to go in the college series. Tom Brady full-size authentic. $51. That's all you got to say. The Kyler Murray is still out there as well. Also a full-size authentic. 6 to go in the baseball bats. Everything has been pretty solid in those baseball bats. We have just 5 of those bats left. And then 5 to go in the jerseys. Terry Bradshaw, Justin Herbert are still out there in these I Was Framed jerseys. So keep those orders coming, guys. We will see where we're at 5:25. Unless we are within 3 or 4 spots to go in the reps, we'll do the chase wheel spin at 5:25. Steven, as far as stuff I most want to see pulled in the room right now, the item I most want to see is this Drew Brees replica helmet. And the second item I most want to see might be the Randy Moss rep as well. And then I really want to see that Justin Jefferson speed authentic in Tiger King. And then obviously the Tom Brady Michigan helmet has to be in my top 5. And I want to see the Emmitt Smith slab because he is the NFL's all-time leading rusher. What stands out to you? Is there something you really want to see right now in the breaks as far as what we have right now?
Let me take a gander here.
Take a gander.
We saw Joe Burrow. I think the next big, well, it's hard to say the secondary quarterback rivalry in the NFL, behind obviously Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, will be Burrow versus Herbert.
Yeah, we did pull the Herbert, unfortunately.
Oh, we did. God.
Yeah, we did.
In the minis too?
Not in the minis.
That's what I'm saying, in the minis.
Oh, in the minis, yeah.
I know we pulled the Herbert, and the Tiger King.
No, the Herbert mini is out there, absolutely.
Yeah, I haven't pulled the Herbert. I haven't seen Herbert pulled live, though, with my very eyes.
Well,
that I want to see.
You might see him pulled this show or tonight because Herbert is out there in the minis on a flash mini, and he's out there in the jerseys.
Yeah, and we're only 5 away on that.
5 away on the jerseys.
Yeah, come on.
We are sleeping on the jerseys a little bit right now, guys. Let's get those orders going. Otherwise, though, I know we'll talk about this hit of the show I think that there's really, to be honest, no discussion this show. Obviously, you're a Joe Burrow fan, Steven, so I'll get no debates from you on this one. Joe Burrow, full-size authentic, a customer with his very first order, one that's for $80. This is the hit of the show, without question.
The helmet I would buy with my hard-earned money if I could.
And why spend several hundred thousand, not thousands, so several $100 up to $1,000, depending on where you get it, what
Depending on the
inscription
name you
is.
want, yeah.
Why spend hundreds of dollars on a Joe Burrow helmet when you can win it for $80 right here at
Just like
Ultimate
Caleb
Autographs?
Hanna did.
Incredible.
What a great way to start.
And we didn't see Caleb in the chat. Haven't seen Caleb in the chat yet.
Caleb's about to get something on a doorstep. That's incredible.
He's going to be a happy camper
Yep.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be a happy camper for sure. So
Very gel.
7 minutes, guys. Last call for orders. At 5:25, we will knock out the Chase Wheel Spin, and then we'll regroup for tonight's 7 p.m. show. If we heat up in the breaks, we can keep going this show. But otherwise, if we're still a little bit slow here, we'll do the Chase Wheel Spin at 5:25, and we'll go home at 5:30. Did get some football scores. I did write them down. But again, we are offering predictions for the Monday night game tonight. So drop me your predictions this show or off the top at 7 p.m. I think the game kicks off what time? I think like 7.
Yep, like
7:15.
7:15, yeah.
So we'll take the predictions up until kickoff for the game tonight. So let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know what you think about the Yankees Guardians game. That's going to be a good game as well. It's a great time to be a sports fan right now. Steven, guess what's back tomorrow? NBA is back tomorrow. So we have Warriors,
My
Lakers.
One of my faves, I should say. I have a lot of faves.
Sixers, Celtics.
Those are good games.
So NBA is back tomorrow. We've got football in full swing, NFL and college both. We've got the World Cup in soccer is about a month away. Champions League in full swing.
Does that start like last week in November? Second to last?
November 20th. I've got a countdown already on my
Sure
phone.
you do.
So don't worry. November 20th.
I'll watch the World Cup.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Hockey's back right now. College football around the corner. MLB playoffs. World Series is close. We are in prime position as sports fans right now. You turn on the TV. Like on Tuesday and Wednesday, you'll have your pick at some MLB playoffs and the NBA as well. It's just going to be, it's amazing. It's amazing as a sports fan. We got Patrick saying, let's go Lakers, of course. Patrick is a huge Lakers fan, huge Kobe fan. That's going to be a good game for me because, Steven, I have 3 favorite players in basketball. Your boy Luka might be 4th for me, but it's my 3 favorites are Curry, LeBron, and Giannis.
Yeah,
So
good ones.
LeBron and Curry going head-to-head. That's a 9:30 tip-off. So I'll be catching the second half, after I get done breaking boxes, unless the show is crazy, which is fine too. But I'll watch a lot of Warrior games and Laker games because I get back from work late.
Yeah.
So those are the games to watch for me. That'll be a lot of fun on opening night. Gonna see what happens with this Draymond situation. What happens with the Lakers? Russell Westbrook could be coming off the bench. 9 o'clock start, by the way. So it'll be a lot of fun. Not to mention seeing Barkley, Shaq, and that Inside the NBA crew. Going to be so much fun.
Yeah, the Warriors just signed 2 of their guys to some nice extensions.
Jordan Poole got that money, huh?
And so did Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins. They're both worth it.
So who's going to be the odd man out?
Draymond. Draymond is older than those guys, and to be frank, not as talented as those guys.
Wiggins played a way bigger role.
He did?
Not trying to take anything away from what Steph did, because what Steph did was obviously very, very important. But someone had to be the second guy.
He was the second guy.
Wiggins was the second guy.
And he was on both ends, too. Like,
exactly.
He was great on defense. He got a lot of rebounds that the Warriors desperately
He had a game
needed.
with 15 in them.
He got a lot of rebounds. They were undersized against the Celtics, and Andrew Wiggins stepped up and made some great plays. I disagree with that, Patrick. I really do. I think Draymond Green is the most overrated player in the NBA, in my opinion. We all have our own opinions. Obviously, he's a great leader, etc. But what happened when Curry and Thompson were out? The Warriors had one of the worst records in the NBA. Draymond is great as a third, fourth option. I agree. He's a valuable piece. But that Warriors roster is so stacked right now, that with Wiggins and Jordan Poole, they can win without Draymond Green. Yeah. Draymond Green would be a 0-time All-Star if he didn't play for the Warriors. He has to play on a top 5 team to be an All-Star. I think he's a very good player. I'm not saying he doesn't have heart, but he also hurts them with technical fouls, a lot of stupid plays. Draymond Green
for him, technically.
Yeah, Draymond Green to me is the most overrated player, except for maybe Russell Westbrook. I'm not a big Westbrook guy with the field goal percentages so low, all the turnovers, but I think that the Warriors have a lot of guys on that team that lead in different ways. Like Steph Curry is a great leader. He may not be rah-rah like Draymond Green, but he leads by example, and he sets the tone for his teammates. I think they have enough...
In a different way.
In a different way.
In a different way.
They have enough leaders in that locker room. They don't need Draymond Green. They don't need
anymore.
In my opinion, they can win without Draymond. Good at Michigan State. He was at Michigan State. Jordan Poole is a Michigan guy, so maybe there's a little college rivalry there too, as well, between Draymond and Jordan Poole. Draymond's made millions. He's won championships. He's one of the best defensive players in the NBA. But some people thought that he was more valuable than Klay Thompson, and I took issue to that because Klay Thompson also played defense, and there is no world where I would pick Draymond Green over Klay Thompson. Klay was, for the longest time, the second best Warrior player. He still probably is.
When he gets his rhythm back.
When he's healthy.
When he gets his rhythm back.
There is no way that I'm taking Draymond Green over Klay Thompson. No way. No way.
And now Jordan Poole is just a good third option, and Andrew Wiggins can score 20 at any point.
And Jordan Poole is a mini Steph Curry because he can also dribble really well, and he can drive to the hoop. He actually had the best free throw percentage in the NBA next year. I actually think Jordan Poole is going to be an all-star. I think he's that good. I think he's going to sort of take over for Klay as Klay ages. Once Steph ages,
expectations will go down.
In 5 or 6 years, Jordan Poole is going to be a 25-point guy leading the Warriors in scoring. That's how good Jordan Poole is.
They also have the 2 young cats, Moody and Kuminga, who are nasty.
Not to mention James Wiseman.
Yeah, they're very good.
The second overall pick, and he didn't even play in the playoffs.
Exactly.
So the Warriors team is so stacked. I think they can do without Draymond. I really do.
They gotta pay. Like, someone can't get paid, and it's gonna be Draymond because Draymond does not. The triple singles are not gonna cut it.
No, and he's older.
Yeah,
who would you pay, Jordan Poole or Draymond? I'm paying Jordan Poole. He's in his early 20s.
When you're investing over $100 million, you got to invest, not be dumb like the Reds. Because Joey Votto literally didn't play the last 2 months of the year. He literally bought tickets to go to his own team's game.
Man. That's crazy.
Exactly. And they signed him to a ridiculously stupid deal. So, you gotta be wise with your money. And I'm sorry, Draymond, you're the odd man out.
He is. Someone's got to be the odd man out.
Yep.
All right, last call for orders, guys. Real quick rundown of the break page. We'll do the Chase Wheel Spin here. But we have 8 spots to go in the minis. All the headliners out there, including Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor, Justin Herbert, Tua, Troy Aikman, Najee Harris. We have a bunch of headliners left in the reps. 8 spots to go. Drew Brees. We have Randy Moss, 2 of the biggest names. All the headliners left in the football slabs. 6 spots to go. Tiger King. Everything is loaded in this series. So 12 boxes left. They're all good. We got 5 spots to go in the college series. Tom Brady, full-size authentic, is out there. 6 to go in the baseball bats. A lot of good bats in that series, and 5 to go in the jerseys. 6 framing certificates left with 15 jerseys left. We will do the Chase Wheel Spin here, and we will go home for the early show unless we get some late orders. Steven, this is the one for the reps, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Trick or treat reps. We'll go 12 clicks. Top one is going to take home a chase wheel spin. All right. Good luck, guys. Let's see some heat. By the way, I love Patrick's chatter. I love the energy. A lot of folks agree with Patrick, and they appreciate Draymond Green. And I do appreciate him as well, Steven, but
He's the odd man out. Someone can't get paid.
Someone can't get paid.
And he wants a full max contract. And I'm sorry, did not get the bang for the buck.
You know who's going to get the bang for the buck? Dwayne Robbie. Dwayne Robbie just took home the chase wheel spin. Dwayne's a huge Bengals fan. So
You know they get the bang for the buck. Whoever gets the #1 pick in the NBA this year.
That's true. That is true.
That's
The French guy, right?
Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, my goodness. He is fantastic.
And Scoot Henderson's good too, but he's just not 7'4". That's his only
He looks like a Giannis who can already shoot better.
His offensive comparisons, Kevin Durant. His defensive comparisons, like Rudy Gobert, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
good.
pretty forceful.
That's pretty good. All right,
so-
Dwayne Robbie, if you're watching, let us know where you want us to start. Otherwise, Dwayne, we will start on 1. We did get Brooke Apple just hopped in. Brooke got a couple spots into the minis, so welcome to the room, Brooke. New customer. Those will break tonight at 7 unless we get a crazy rush here in the next couple of minutes.
But we're chipped away into most breaks for the evening, right?
We are 6 to go in the minis. We are 6 to go in the slabs, 5 to go in the college, 5 to go in the jerseys.
Okay.
So we are at least a couple spots knocked out in most of our breaks. Let's spin that bad boy from
Start on
1, Steven.
All right,
We'll start on wheel.
All right, let's see it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a nice one. Wow, Dwayne Robbie, get yourself $87.
$87, Dwayne. How about that? He spent in this series $46 to get in. He gets 87 on the chase wheel spin.
Not bad.
Nicely done, Dwayne Robbie.
Dwayne. And that, my man, will be in your account in a matter of moments.
All right. I think, Steven, this is a good stopping point.
Okay.
We'll refresh tonight at 7. Gonna have a lot of good breaks. Obviously, more folks watching in the later show. Gonna be a busy show. Cannot wait to see you guys there. We will see you in about 90 minutes.